In this video, we're going to continue with Chapter 11. We're talking about ratios and proportions. This video, we're talking about extended ratios, and we'll look at an example. So we mentioned them in a previous video. An extended ratio compares multiple items all at once. For example, I could have 1 apple to 2 bananas to 3 oranges. So if I wanted to interpret this, it could be for every 1 apple, I have 2 bananas. And also, for every 1 apple, I have 3 oranges. In addition to that, for every 2 bananas, I have 3 oranges. So this tells us the comparison of how many apples, bananas, and oranges I have. Alright, so let's see how we can use this to solve a problem with a triangle. So the measure of the angles in triangle DEF are in the ratio of angle D to angle E to angle F is 3 to 5 to 8. Determine the measure of the smallest angle. So let's start with a picture. We need a triangle. I'm going to label it D, E, and F. So when we have ratios like this, this is a reduced ratio. So this 3 to 5 to 8 could have originally been 6 to 10 to 16 doubled, or it could have been 9 to 15 to 24 if they were tripled, but we don't really know. So when we have an extended ratio like this, or any ratio for that matter, it's going to be 3x to 5x to 8x. And this x is going to change depending on the context of our problem. So we need to find out what that x is so that all three of these angles give us an important property of a triangle, which is that the three angles add up to 180. So angle D goes with the 3 in the ratio, so I'm going to put a 3x in here, and angle E goes with the 5, so I'm going to put a 5x in there, and then angle F would be the 8x. So I don't know what the x value is, but I do know whatever that value is, when I reduce it, I'm going to get back to this original extended ratio. We know the three angles of a triangle add up to 180, so 3x plus 5x plus 8x is equal to 180. 16x is equal to 180. Divide both sides by 16, and we get that x is 11.25. Now, the problem asks us to find the smallest angle. This 3 times x is going to be the smallest angle, so that's angle D is going to be 3 times 11.25, or 33.75 degrees. Now, if you wanted to check, you could substitute x in for these other two places, 5 times 11.25 and 8 times 11.25, and add those all up. Make sure you get 180. But the smallest angle is going to be 33.75. So if you have any questions, make sure you write those down and get them answered. Feel free to re-watch the video if you missed something, and we'll see you next time.